Good three-point shooter at Boston College. But it seems, Steve, he's still adjusting to the NBA three-point range.
Well, last year he shot about 3 of them per game, Kevin. Made a little more than a third of his attempts, so he needs to shoot a better percentage from the corners in particular. But, you know, as a ball handler, he's a good setup man, good assist man, really good all-around guard.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. Moves back up. They shoot again. And James gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. 9 points for LeBron.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And there's the call on James. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
He gets it up. And the first half is now in the books. Thunder out in front as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Miller is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin Durant.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. You know, Steve, a lot of teams look at this Thunder franchise as a model, you know, of how to go about building a team that can compete for a title through the NBA draft.
Well, it's a good model to follow, but you need some luck, Kevin. I mean, Kevin Durant fell into their lap. If they don't get the 2nd pick in the lottery, and if Greg Oden doesn't go first to Portland, none of this happens. So, yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together. But it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Thompson. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Miller. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
That drops. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
The wide open look here for Marion. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. When the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
And Waiters with the stuff.
Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Morrow outside. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Morrow's got 7 points in the game.
You know, Anthony Morrow, one player you can't leave open from long range. One of the league's elite shooters. Last season getting back into the mid-40s from beyond the arc.
Haywood, the pass to Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Haywood gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
And he gets it to go. You talk about Morrow's shooting. Great floor spacer.
Yeah, he's a laser. Straight up laser. I mean, it's the other things that have held him back. It's not his shooting, because he can put it in the basket. Has to improve on defense and rebounding the ball to enhance his value.
And Adams kicks to Morrow. Good on the three-point shot. Morrow's got 6 in the quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that. Hammer time! Hammer time!
It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi, Clark, ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Haywood. Love comes in for James. And Mike Miller subbed in for Waiters. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses from close range. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Thompson dishes to Love. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Reggie Jackson out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Roberson. Then there's Nick Collison. And it's Perkins in the 5 spot. Jackson passes to Roberson. Jacks up a 3. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Miller. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Perkins. Perkins got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to Miller. The 3. Offensive rebound. There's the dish to Love. Tries again. Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. Jackson kicks to Roberson. Tries a 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Waiters. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Dion Waiters. James checked in for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dion Waiters. A different look for Oklahoma City. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Here's LeBron. And finally they hit one.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Westbrook. The feed to Morrow. He dishes it to Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 22.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
The drive by James. Good.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Durant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 24.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
James kicks to Love. Back to James. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Adams. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game. Westbrook dishes to Morrow. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
He was on that pass in a flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it up. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
And that one's good.
So it looks like just playing the last bit of this game out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kevin Durant. Every time there was a big possession or big play, he was contributing in some manner. Just a great game for him.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And despite the fact they've been beaten on the boards, this one is still close.
Kevin, they're still in it.
Love outside. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Thompson misses.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stat.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Irving missing.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
23 seconds on the shot clock. 23.
Jackson kicks to Lamb.
Substitution on the court.
Jump shot is good.
Jeremy Lamb.